Hi, my name is Denise. Welcome to this flexibility and balance class. Today we'll be working on spinal range of motion from your neck all the way down to your pelvis as we incorporate balance moves. You can choose to be barefoot or have shoes on. It's whatever's comfortable for you. Do make sure your area is clear and that you have some water nearby. Now let's get started. Spring your feet about hip width apart. Settle your feet. Gently press your toes into the floor. Make sure your arches are gently lifted. Your knees and your hips are facing forward. Your abdominals are gently engaged. Roll your shoulders back and down. Shake them out. And gently tuck your chin. And what I mean by that is bring the back of your head backward just a bit so that if I look at you from the side, your ears are just above your shoulders, just above the middle of your hip, through your knee and through your ankle. So let's take some deep breaths in and out as we stand tall, inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. One more time. Now as you inhale, bring your hands back, gently opening up your chest, and exhale, bring your hands forward. Do that 2 more times. Inhale to open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together and bring your hands back down. And 1 more time. And exhale. Shake it out. Let's roll your shoulders back. As you roll your shoulders back, bring your chest open and your shoulder blades closer to one another. Now notice when your shoulders come forward, your weight shifts through your feet. You may have never thought about that before, but I like to say your head bone's connected to your tailbone is connected to your toenails. So make sure your body is still nice and tall. 1 more time, hold your hands down, hold your shoulders down, shake it out, open your chest, deep breath in and out. Now let's gently turn your head to the right and forward and to the left and forward. Stay right there. So earlier I talked about your knees and your hips and your shoulders facing forward. I'd like you to think about headlights on your knees and on your hips and on your shoulders. So at some point, we'll be moving all of your headlights. At some point, we'll be moving just a few of your headlights. So I'd like you to just think about that. So once again, standing tall, headlights at your knees, your hips and your shoulders, facing forward. And once again, turn your head to the right, keeping all of your headlights facing forward. Bring your head forward and to the other side. And forward. 1 more time. And forward. Make sure your shoulder headlights aren't moving. Turn your head to the left. And forward. And now bring your right ear to your shoulder. Think about your left ear floating and lifting up toward the sky or your ceiling. And bring your head back to center and to the other side. This time, lift your right ear to the sky and back to center. 1 more time, ear to the right. Gently press your left hand down. Bring your head back up and the other side. And back to center. Roll your shoulders back. 1 more time. Hold your shoulders back and down, and let's do a chin tuck. Imagine there's a string coming through your chin and through the back of your head. Gently tuck your chin, bring your ears back over your ears, sliding your head along that little wire going through your head and your chin and your neck, and bring your head forward slightly. And again, tuck your chin, stretch to the back of your neck, and forward. One more time, tuck your chin, and forward. Beautiful. Once again, take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's bring your hands forward. Inhale, open your arms to the side, draw your shoulder blades together, and hands forward. Inhale to open, grow your fingers long, and exhale, bring it forward. 2 more times, inhaling, and exhale forward. And last one, working at your own pace and releasing it. Bring your arms down, step your feet wide. Now we'll move all of your headlights. Let's rotate your body to the right. So your knees, your hips, and your torso and your neck rotate, and to the other side. But keep your body tall. And one more time, other side. And last time, other side. And come back to the center. Keep your back up against an imaginary wall. Place your right hand on your thigh, left hand's out to the side, and think about your spine leaning to the side and your back's up against that imaginary wall. And if your hand would like to come up and over on that wall, that's also fine. Grow your arm long, press into your left foot. Inhale and exhale, let's go to the other side. Bring your right arm to the side, lean to the side, reach your arm up and over. Nice big movement through your spine. Back up. One more time, other side. And up. Last time. Bring yourself up. Shake your arms out. Let's bring your feet hip width apart. Roll your shoulders back. Close your eyes and think about your postural alignment. And open your eyes. Bring your arms to the side. Now, we're going to move your rib cage from side to side, so moving your spine laterally. So keep your hips where they are and just move your rib cage to one side and then the other. Work at your own pace. Breathing side to side. Notice that your abdominals are engaged. Notice that your weight shifts from side to side on your feet. Draw your shoulders down. One more. Bring your hands down. Place your hands on your ribs now. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Feel your rib cage expand. You can also put your hands on the front and the back or on the side. Deep breath in, expand your rib cage. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands down, step your feet wide. Now we'll start to focus on the lower portion of your spine. Let's move into hip circles. So your lower spine moves very little. It's much more stable than your upper spine. Your upper spine moves a lot where it goes to the side and rotates. Your lower spine moves very little, and now we're moving through your hips as well. But this is just a nice way to get your spine mobile, not just your hips and your pelvis, which is important. And the other way. increase the range of motion through your hips, through your pelvis, and your spine. Come back to center. And now let's press your hip to the side so we get a nice stretch through the outside of your hip, but we're also getting some lateral movement, sideways movement through your lower back, through your mid-back. Other side. Push out. And again, other side. You may feel a stretch through your inner thigh. And the other side. Back to center and shake it out. So let's take your knees and toes slightly out to the corners, abdominals in. Now gently tuck your tailbone under so we flatten out your low back slightly and then gently release it. So pelvic tilt, and this just gets your lower back stretching forward and backward. You may notice that your hip muscles and your gluteal muscles are engaged. Very important for those muscles to remain active. One more time. Notice your feet on the floor. You're not rolling to the outside toward your pinkies. One more. Okay, so let's do your head to toe assessment again. Ears are over your shoulders. Your chest is open. All of your headlights are facing forward and your knees are slightly out to the side. Now there's a straight line from your head to your tailbone. Your abdominals are in. Fold from your hips and let's move into a squat. Stand up tall. And again, sit down. We're moving slowly. And up. Again, sit back. Now press into your feet and open. Find those headlights facing forward. Work at your own pace. And up. 3 more. Hold your body down. Now, widen your stance a bit. Knees and toes going in the same direction. Again, straight line from your head to your tailbone. And now I'd like you to curl your tailbone under, move your body forward as your knees go out. Straight line still from your head to your tailbone. And then tilt your torso so your back is staying flat, teaching your spine to remain strong as you lean forward and come back up rather than rounding through your spine, which puts a lot of stress through your ligaments and your tendons. We want to keep your abdominals engaged, but also your back muscles engaged as you tilt forward and back. So remember, it doesn't matter what beat you're on. I really want you to move slowly so you think about keeping all of the muscles through your body strong as you tilt and open up. Now, as you lean forward, make sure you're not collapsing through your chest. We worked on opening your chest earlier, and I'd like you to keep that rather than coming forward and letting your chest collapse. One more time. Stay low and stay up. Press your knees out to the side, engage your abdominals, hips and shoulders facing forward. From here, turn your head to the right. Don't let any of those headlights move. Turn your head to the other side. Back to the center, stand up. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Come up onto your tippy toes. Arms out to the side. Keep your pelvis where it is. Turn only your shoulder headlights and your head back to the front. Keep your pelvis in the same spot. Turn only your upper body. Back to the center. Bring your hands down, lower your heels. Bring your body up. Walk your feet in. Let's roll through your feet. Let's bring your feet hip width apart. Hands on your hips now. Put your hands right at the top of your hips, the top of your pelvis. And we're gonna do a gentle hula. So keep your back up against an imaginary wall. Lift one hip up, come up onto the ball of one foot, but your hip comes up and down, and then the other side and down. So now, imagine scratching your hips, the back of your hips on a wall. So now go a little faster. Little hula. Arms out. So not forward and back, just up and down. So activating the muscles on the sides of your hips. You may put your hands there and you'll feel that. Okay, so put the weight through your right foot. Place your left toe on the floor. Now put your hands on your hips. Do that hula here. You'll notice it's easier when your feet are closer together and you have all the weight on your right foot. So push into your right foot. Avoid allowing your hip to pop out to the side. So now we're using all of the muscles in your right leg. Keep your pelvis level. Float your knee up, arms out. Now from here, do that hula. Strengthening the muscle on the side of your hip, but also becoming aware of your spinal position in your low back. Draw your shoulders down. Hold it down, place your foot down, roll through your feet. Bring your hands out. Now, keep the weight on your left foot and do your little hula here, hip up and down. Press into your left foot, arms out to the side. Float your right knee up, draw your shoulders down, and now your hula here, pushing into your left foot as your hip drops down and up. And the goal is to keep that right hip up and not dropped. And that'll help to stabilize these muscles on the side of your hip. They're called your gluteus medius. So important for walking and standing and for your knee health as well, believe it or not. Hold it down, place your foot down, let's roll through your feet. So once again, let's stand on your right foot, push into your foot, keep your pelvis level, lift your foot up, arms out to the sides, shoulders down. From here, I'd like you to rotate all of your headlights to the right. And back to the center. Now we'll change that. Keep your pelvic girdle aligned, so push into your foot, don't let your hip drop. Keep your headlights at your hips facing forward, and now only your shoulder headlights and your head will turn. So pull your left hip back. And then forward. One more time, rotate to the right. Keep your left hip pulled back. And forward. And now turn your head only to the right. And forward, keep your shoulders and hips steady. One more time, turning to the right. And forward. Bring your foot down, roll through your feet. Let's try that on the other side. Press firmly into your left foot, float your right leg up. Make sure that your pelvis is level and not dropping by pressing firmly into your left foot. Arms out. We'll turn all of your headlights to the left. And then forward. One more time, draw your shoulders down, turn everything to the left. If you need to put your foot down, that's fine. And then forward. Now keep your hip headlights where they are. Turn only your shoulders and your head to the left. Remember, pull that right hip back if you need to. And forward. One more time. Just your shoulders and your head to the left. And back to the center. Keep your shoulders and your hips stable. Let's turn only your head to the left. And then forward. One more time. And forward. Bring your hands down, bring your foot down, roll through your feet. Okay, let's step forward with your left foot, step back with your right foot, keeping your feet hip width apart. So in this position, remember, we want to keep your hips level. So try to avoid dropping that hip. So push into your left foot and turn these hip muscles on. So lots of little tricks to keep you stable. Keep your knee and toe in the same alignment. Arms out. Let's lower down. Stand back up. One more time. Lower down. Stand back up. Think about your alignment. Last one. Take your hands, place them behind your head. So now, keep your pelvic headlights facing forward, only focusing on your shoulders. Rotate your upper body to the left. Back to center. And then rotate your upper body to the right. Keep your hips stable. Back to center. One more time, turning to the left. Think about pulling your right hip back and forward. And then to the other side. Back to center. Bring your hands down. Now keep your feet where they are, but straighten your legs out. Balance here. Align your pelvis, align your headlights. Bring your left hand down. Bring your right arm to the side. And let's side bend. Keep your back against an imaginary wall. Side bend to the left. Bring your hand over. Tuck your chin so your head's not jutting forward. Bring your hand down. Lift your body up, step your feet together. Roll through your feet. Let's keep your feet hip width apart. Slide your left foot back this time. Knee and toe in the same direction. Adjust your pelvis. So make sure it's not dropping here on the left. Push it over, keeping your hip muscles on. Arms out to the side. Knee and toe in the same alignment. Lower down. Hold it there. Bring your body up. Bring your body down. And back up. One more time. Bring your body down. And up. Yeah, we're working slowly today to really try to be aware of how we feel on the inside rather than just to the beat of the music. Bring your body down. Bring your hands behind your head. Bring your pelvis so it's level. Now rotate your body to the right. Bring your left hip back. Gently turn your body forward. One more time. Rotate. And forward. Bring your hands down. Straighten both legs out. Take your right hand, place it at your side. Left hand to the side. Tuck your chin gently, keeping your back open and long. Lean to the right. Bring your hand up and over. And bring your hand down. Lift your body up, step your feet together. Roll through your feet. Okay, so bring your arms to the side. Bring your left foot to the side. Float your leg up. So now make a straight line from your head to your ankle. Bring your right arm up. Bring your left hand down. So nice straight line. Push out through your heel. Now think about only your head. Turn your head slowly to the right and down. And then forward. And bring your body up. Roll through your feet. Other side, arms out. Stable. Lift your foot up. So straight line, push through your heel. Bring your left hand up. Bring your right arm down. And lean to the left. Push through that right heel. Tuck your chin. And gently turn your head down to the left. Continue to breathe. Bring your head forward. Bring your foot down and roll your shoulders back. Let's bring your feet hip width apart. Open your chest, engage your abdominals. Press your feet into the floor. Draw your spine nice and long, nice and tall. So rather than scrunching down, make it long. Turn your head to the right, only your head. Even taller through your spine, and then to the left. And then through the center. Now keep your hips exactly where they are. Turn only your torso, so your shoulder headlights and your head. And rotate to the other side. Feel like you're pulling your right hip back. And back to the center. Step your feet wide. Do a gentle hip circle. Make sure you press to the front. And then the other way. Hold it steady. Right hand's on your thigh. Reach your left arm to the side, leaning up and over. And the other way. Bring your body up. One more time, pelvic tilts. Tuck your tailbone and gently press it back. And again. And last one. And wiggle through your legs. Draw your shoulders back and down. Finishing with chin tucks. Gently tuck your chin, stretching through the back of your neck, drawing your ears back and over your shoulders. And then release. Again, gently tuck back. And release. And last one. And release. Bring your feet hip width apart. Roll through your feet. And release. Come up onto your toes. Draw your shoulders down. Find your perfect posture. Turn your head to the side. And the other side. Bring your head back to the center. Bring only your torso to the side. Keep your hip headlights forward. And forward. Other side. Feel like you're pulling your right hip back. And forward. And now let's take all of your headlights around. Notice the difference. And the other side. And back to center. Lower your heels. Inhale, take your arms out. And exhale forward. One more time. And exhale. Bring your hands down. Shake it out. I hope that you're feeling longer and stronger and more in control and more aware of your hips and your pelvis and how everything works together. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.